I suppose we will get started then. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, then let's call it to order the Town of Farragut's Visual Resources Review Board meeting. This will be the October 2020 meeting. As we have done since we started doing virtual meetings, we'll follow the same sequence that we have followed all along. And I'll go through and we'll do a lot of roll call type stuff and ask everybody for comments and all the different things that we're becoming accustomed to at this point. So with that, we'll just start on the agenda here. The first item is the approval of the minutes for the September 2020 meeting. Is there any discussion about those minutes from September? Ms. Stowe, any discussion?
No.
Alderman Pinchot?
No, I have none.
Hollyfield?
No.
And it looks like Miss Moore just joined us. So we're talking about the minutes from September. Do you have any questions or comments on it?
I do not.
Okay. With that, do we have a motion on the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Second.
We had a motion by Ms. Hollyfield and a second by Ms. Stowe to approve.
Okay.
So I guess we'll need to take a vote, roll call vote. If you will conduct that, please, Holly.
Okay. Hollyfield,
Yes.
Marty Lehman,
Yes.
Brittany Moore,
yes.
Alderman Pinchot,
Yes.
Jeannie Stowe.
Yes.
All right. We'll move down to the ground-mounted sign applications. On the end of the first ground-mounted sign is for the first watch tenant panel at 11682 Parkside Drive on an existing ground-mounted sign. So with that, staff, please provide comments.
This one is actually probably a really good one that we've been looking forward to because that sign was really faded. We'll be removing their existing faded tenant sign and replacing it with a black lettering and logo design. This does match their wall sign that was just approved a couple of weeks ago. The sign is legible and visually compatible with the existing signs on the panel, and staff recommends approval.
All right, we'll go through and see if the board has any questions or comments of staff. We'll start with Ms. Stowe. Do you have any?
No, it looks good.
All right, Ms. Hollyfield?
No questions. It looks good.
Ms. Moore?
No questions.
Alderman Pinchot?
I have no questions. It really looks good. Bold and really jumps out at you.
It does. I think it looks good as well. So, all right, with no other questions or discussion, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
All right, we have a motion approved by Ms. Hollyfield, and did I hear a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Moore gave a second. All right, is the applicant present?
No.
Okay. Are there any citizens' comments to be read into the minutes?
No.
All right. Then would there be any amendments to the motion? All right, hearing none. Then I guess we're down to a vote. So if you will conduct that, please.
Okay. Cindy Hollyfield,
Yes.
Marty Lehman,
Yes.
Brittany Moore,
Yes.
Alderman Pinchot,
Yes.
and Jeannie Stowe.
Yes.
Okay. Motion carried unanimously. So moving down to the next item, which is Epic Orthodontics. It's another face replacement on 11221 West Point Drive. And if you'll go ahead and provide staff comments.
Epic Orthodontics is formerly Hicks Orthodontics. They are requesting to change their sign face. There is no additional or no changes to the sign support or structure. The design includes a new large logo and more color on a white background, which increases visibility Legibility is not a concern, and staff recommends approval.
Okay. Would you mind to pull the sign up?
Sorry.
There you go. Thank you. All right. Any questions or comments? I'll start at this time with Alderman Pinchot.
Again, I think the sign looks great, stands out, jumps out at you, so I have no further questions or issues.
All right, Ms. Moore.
I have none at this time either. I think it looks great.
Ms. Hollyfield.
I like it very well. It stands out. No comments other than that.
All right, and Ms. Stowe.
I like the wood around it. I like the flowers around it. It's got a little bit of uniqueness about it, and I think it looks very good.
Okay, I think we're all in agreement. I think they did a good job with the sign. All right, so with that, do we have a motion on this sign?
I'll make a motion to approve the epic sign as presented.
All right, we have a motion by Ms. Stowe. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Hollyfield. Is the applicant present for this sign?
No.
All right, are there any citizen comments?
No.
All right, I suspect there are no amendments to the motion, but just in case, I'll ask, any amendments? All right, we'll go ahead with the roll call vote.
All right, Cindy Hollyfield,
Yes.
Marty Lehman,
Yes.
Brittany Moore,
Yes.
Alderman Pinchot,
Yes.
and Jeannie Stowe.
Yes.
All right, so that motion also carried unanimously. So the only other item on the agenda then is the McDonald's directional signs, which the applicant has requested that we defer. Do we need to make this a formal vote on deferring, Holly?
I believe so.
Okay. Well,
May I ask why we're deferring it?
There's quite a few reasons that they had. They actually put the signs up before the permit was issued, and where that McDonald's is it looks like the signs may be in a floodplain or a floodway. So Bart has asked for some information.
Would you put it up anyway and let us see the color picture? Because my printer does not show the color. Do you have the picture of it?
I do not, and they are actually not really a color. I mean, they are kind of the color that
Okay.
blackish colors.
Okay. Well, all right.
Powerful, I guess.
we really just don't have enough to take action on, so deferring is really our only option at this point, it sounds
Yeah.
like. Okay, well, I'll make a motion to go ahead and defer till the next meeting. We have a second.
I'll second it.
Chuck, go ahead, please, and call a roll call vote.
I'm not sure who just joined in, but we have a call-in user. I had to mute them because there was a lot of background noise.
All right, did someone just call in on the telephone?
Is someone driving?
Hello?
I was still on mute. This is Derek Wright. Yes, this is Derek Wright. Just called in on mute.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you, Mr. Wright. We're down to the last item of the agenda. Welcome to the board. And we're voting on deferment of the McDonald's, which was the last item in our application. And so we're down to doing a roll call vote. So Ms. Marlowe will conduct that and start calling us by name.
Cindy Hollyfield?
Motion to defer, or do you want to say yes? I don't know. In this case, do we say yes or we're going to defer it? Is that what you would prefer? Just say yes? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Marty Lehman?
Yes.
Brittany Moore?
Yes.
Alderman Pinchot?
Yes.
Jeannie Stowe?
Yes, and I want to say welcome, Derek Wright, because now I'm not the end of the line anymore. You are.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And Derek Wright.
Yes, and I've been reading along to catch up, but best I can tell, yes.
All right, so that's the last item on the agenda, the official agenda. So, is there anything else, Holly, that we need to share with the board while we're on?
I don't believe
All right, so one question that was asked just before we started, and because this is that time of year, is generally the November and December meetings for this board will either be moved around a little bit or combined into one meeting. We're not sure how that's going to play out this time now that we're virtual, but I believe you're going to check with Bart and maybe email us some information between now and then.
Yes, I can check with them tomorrow and send out an email.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind.
Thank you.
I know that the next scheduled meeting is during the week of Thanksgiving. That sometimes can cause trouble. And the December meeting, I believe, is the week of Christmas, which generally does cause a little trouble with attendance. So that's why we a lot of times combine the two meetings into, say, early December. But I think we're open. We just need to start coordinating that. All right. Is there anything else?
I have one question. Since this agenda was so short and has taken, 10 minutes, in the past, we've been able to approve these very short agendas by email. Could we do that again with some that are really, really short?
Well, I don't want to speak for the town, but I think we need to have a public meeting. I think when we've done that in the past, it's maybe been on some after we've had a public meeting or some just clarification things.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's correct, that it has to be presented to the public so they have the option to attend if they want to make comment.
Okay, anything else? I guess you're right. This is a very short meeting this month, so sometimes we get easy ones.
You're very positive.
I guess with that, this month's meeting is over. We'll adjourn.
Okay.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe, everybody.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
November.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.